Permit us to begin this address by inviting us all to join in the observance of a moment of silence for the troops of Niger Republic who died in an operation against terrorists and over 100 persons from an attack on humanity. May their souls rest in peace. As we observe this moment of silence, let us all have in our thoughts the fallen heroes on our own side of the border, Nigeria. Not to be left out are the innocent people that these depraved terrorists have targeted each time they are faced with the reality that the military of sovereign states shall always triumph over terrorists. May God grant eternal rest to the departed gallant ones and give their relations the fortitude to bear the loss. Let's go marching, Lord, I want to be in the background. When the saints are marching, when the saints are marching, Lord, I want to be in the number. When the saints are marching. The Center for African Liberation and Socio-Economic Rights, CALSER, sees the attack as the latest proof that there are foreign entities that have continued to support Boko Haram and ISWAP terrorists with not just logistics, medication, food and weapons, but have increased their support to make the strangling remnants of the terrorists to be needlessly deadly. We fear that the foreign interests have now added training and supply of intelligence to the terrorists, which led these troops having to pay the supreme price. For this, we place the blame squarely on the United Nations for not doing enough to stop the subversive activities of countries that are sponsoring terrorists to destabilize Nigeria and the rest of Africa, even now that they have lost control of the demons they created. This has resulted in countries other than Nigeria being attacked on such a massive scale. We call on the decision makers in the United Nations to remove their heads from the sand and stop playing the proverbial ostrich. We call on those that are eager to drown West Africa in blood to heed, lest they take larger ember of the fire they are stoking to their bosom. Of particular note is France and France again, whose activities in the Lake Chad Basin have been geared towards ensuring ascendancy for the terrorists. The country has persistently been linked to the terrorist weapon acquisition and other material support that they enjoy. There have been instances where France has passed funds to the terrorists under the guise of paying ransom for its abducted nationals in clear violation of the position of respectable nations that do not negotiate with terrorists. The gallant troops that died should not be allowed to have died in vain. CALSER appeals to the Nigerian military to prepare a befitting reception for the terrorists that will soon be attempting to escape the consequences of their indiscretion in killing the Nigerian troops. Any terrorists attempting to escape from Niger should be made to realize the mistake of their way, as such murderers should arrive into hails of fire. We must not allow them to have 1 hour of rest before being dispatched to the great beyond to answer for the sins they have committed against humanity.